Hi there, beauties. Is this your reading? So I cleared the energy with my beautiful new little rain drum. That I'm also going to be using with my Reiki healings. If you want a Reiki healing, just go to my website and see what I offer. But yeah, Reiki healing is one of the things I offer. And I've asked the deck, the intention I put into the deck is, what do we need to know about the masculine at the moment? Yeah. So I've been getting lots of major arcanas indicating some big changes going on. I'll just see if any more come out and then I'll show you what I've got. But there's the Hierophant, the Four of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, the Emperor, and we've got the Empress and the Two of Swords. Move that deck out of the way. Hanged Man. This deck is just, cards are just flying out at the moment. So what's this telling me? If you want to support me, can you please like this video and subscribe to my channel and leave me a comment. Let me know what's going on in your connection. If you want me to answer some questions, write them in the comments and I'll do a reading. Or even any questions about the Twin Flame journey. Also go and have a look at my website because I do offer coaching. That's the biggest thing for me because I really feel that twins need help to uncover their amazingness, to be able to get them over this threshold of pain that you're most likely going through right now. That's my specialty, is the coaching, because I bring 22 years worth of experience and knowledge and also skills from other areas into my coaching. But I offer Reiki healing as well and tarot card readings if you want a reading. But yeah, all these major arcana are still kind of showing themselves to me. Let's see what flips out. There's too many there. Wow. I separated all these cards and they're still all coming out together, so many of them. The Lovers, the Devil, the Strength. I'm going to put them back in though because there was too many there. So I'm looking at the Hierophant and the Hanged Man together. And I feel like your person is, you know what just came to me? Getting themselves a new set of balls. So, which is what the Hanged Man is about. So you put yourself in kind of a self-imposed, show me a new and a different perspective. Hang me up, leave me out to dry. That's so funny because I wasn't even looking at the picture when I said that. Hang me out, leave me out to dry, get me a new set, basically a whole new perspective on my life and the situation, and the higher perspective as well, the spiritual perspective. Because if we're looking at twin flame or a deep soul connection, it is it's a spiritual connection and it is ordained by your higher self, universe, God, whatever you want to call it. And the Hierophant is lots of things, but what it's telling me at the moment that it's about is creating your own new set of belief systems. So the Hanged Man is getting rid of the old belief systems and bringing in new knowledge to create your own church, the church of you. So that's what your masculine is doing at the moment, but they're actually keeping it very quiet. So if you are in communication with your masculine, don't expect to hear any of this, of what's going on. The Seven of Swords, I know, is often, a lot of people talk about it being about cheating and lying and stabbing in the back and that kind of stuff, but it also is a card of strategy. And I feel like with the Four of Pentacles, it's saying that your masculine is being quite strategic about what they're going through, what their plans are, keeping it close to their chest. Possibly they don't even understand it themselves completely. I would say this masculine has gone through a decent level of an awakening, but still not exactly sure what's going on with themselves, so they're keeping it to themselves and creating their own strategic plan about what they're going to do once they've got all the runes, which is what the Hanged Man traditionally was waiting for, was all the runes, all the knowledge to be delivered to him. And so waiting for all that to come through before they act on it and let it be known what their plans and thoughts are. The other two cards that came up were the Emperor and the Empress. So that actually really fits in, doesn't it? The Hanged Man. I love it. I love it. Bringing in a whole new perspective of their life, a new perspective to live by, creating the whole person to come to their Empress, not to come in bits and pieces, not to come in unhealed. Like we all heal for the rest of our lives. It's not like we're all completely healed and that's when we get together, but doing a big chunk of the healing that will allow them to love themselves unconditionally, which then allows them to bring that into a relationship status. So this can also be talking about inner union. So what do we need to know about the masculine? The masculine is starting to come into inner union. They're starting to see things from the spiritual perspective, from the higher perspective, which is what they have been, what is on their path. This is their path. And they're starting to see it and create their own rules. Okay, let's see if anything else wants to come out. Any other information from the masculine that we need to know? I hope this is picking up. Too many cards. Any other information still? I'm going to take these because they kept popping out before, especially these two. So another two major arcana, the Chariot and Judgment. So the Chariot is about victory. It's about moving forward with victory, and it's about can often be about bringing two opposing forces together and getting them to move in the same direction, even with their own polarities and their individual selves, like their whole selves, like I talked about, the emperor and the Empress. They're both in their whole selfness and they're coming through in their whole selfness. Now, Judgment, reviewing their life, reviewing their past, reviewing their belief systems about themselves, cutting away the fat, meaning cutting away what is not healthy for them, cutting away what no longer serves them, and going, okay, let's do this again and let's do this properly, and actually achieving victory around that. Learning to, like a little bit like the Strength, learning to control their the opposite polarities within them, like we all have the masculine and the feminine within us. So learning to control the masculine and feminine within so they can move forward in unity. Because with the twin flame journey, unity consciousness is where it's at. I love this deck because it really gives amazing messages, and this is the other card that came up with the Chariot and with Judgment was the Ace of Wands. So creating that new spark. So the new spark, the new potential, the new possibility of this not just passionate but movement, action, growth, rapid growth, and keeping it clean, keeping all the dust off it, keeping it relevant, keeping it up to date. And with the Chariot, like, what am I trying to say? It's like always working on self and prioritizing self and the other. We're just talking about the connection here. Cool. What's Doreen's romance angels got to say? I hope this sound comes through okay. Is this your reading? Give me a like, give me a subscribe, drop a comment. Children. Your love life has been affected by children. So, yeah. So either you or your counterpart has children that maybe they're just not at the perfect age, or the perfect, well, you know, for the masculine feels quite responsible for the children that he had in this sort of karmic relationship. And he's got to work through that feeling of not a burden, but how he can balance the two. Choosing himself and progressing to his own happiness, and still providing for and making himself available for his children. The feminine might also have children, and for example, they live a long way from each other and they can't really uproot their children to move together. So this can be a consideration as well, and it can be having an effect as well. Doreen, want to say anything else? So we're getting the Deception card again. So you know how we got the Seven of Wands? Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Most often it's a masculine who's wearing a false mask, and that's starting to peel away. They wear a false mask in their day-to-day life. So perhaps the mask is starting to peel away. They're wanting to peel it away, and they're worried about how the children are going to perceive them without their mask on, because they've only ever known them really with that mask. So there's probably a bit of worry and concern over how it's going to impact the children. Let's see if Doreen's got anything else to say. And with the Deception card, I'm also thinking, like, you know, how I said that the masculine is keeping his cards close to his chest, and he's not really divulging to you or to anyone what he's going through and where his thoughts are going. So that fits in with this, you know, strategy. So in effect, At the moment, there's a bit of a false mask that the masculine is wearing if you are in communication. Anything else from Doreen? Oh. Flick out. No, that's all she wants to say. What about Belinda Grace, True Love Oracle? Beautiful cards. Okay, I'm just going to pick one out. The Silver Waterfall. I was envisioning this card when I was shuffling. This is a beautiful little meditation. I'll read it out to you. It's like a cleansing your aura, cleansing your energy. Meditation is really, really good to do. I had a massive Reiki session about a week or two ago. I hadn't had a good proper Reiki for about 18 months. And knocked me on my feet for about 3 days. I had a migraine, but since all that's cleared, I can feel my energy field is so clear, and the clarity and the energy, like the physical energy and the mental energy that I now have. So this little silver waterfall meditation is beautiful. Sit or stand comfortably wherever you can have a private moment. Imagine yourself standing under a glorious waterfall of silver energy and light. Let your imagination flow to. Picture a wonderful scene in a forest with a silver waterfall pouring out of the sky. Feel this shimmering energy flowing through and over you, washing away any energy that you don't need anymore or that doesn't belong to you. Feel it or visualize it draining away into the floor and being absorbed by Mother Earth. Let the silver waterfall flow for as long as you need it to, picturing as much or as little detail as you like of the energy flowing through your aura, your hair, and every cell in your body. Let it all drain away. Feel the refreshed light and energy that is all through and around you, tingling and sparkling. You can do this for as long or as little as you like. I'll hold it up, and if you wanted to screenshot it, if you can read it. I don't know if that's... Might be mirror image too. But yeah. Basically, it's almost like as advice for the feminine is to do a aura cleansing. Yeah, and you can get any of those on YouTube as well if you can't get this one. But use this one. Just rewind to where I started the meditation and do this one. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And this is the card. Isn't that gorgeous? So you can envision yourself like that, surrounded by all those beautiful colours and nature. Yeah. All right. Well, it was lovely reading for you. Have a beautiful day, evening, whatever, wherever you're at in the world, whatever time of day it is for you. And I will catch you soon. Bye.